Also, only autogamy is prevented, but geitonogamy can be occurred. Self incompatibility, it is a genetic mechanism that does not allow the pollen of same genetic composition to germinate on stigma. Both autogamy and geitonogamy are prevented. Production of unisexual flower, monoecious, bisexual plant, castor and maize. Dioecious unisexual plant, which is papaya. In a sexual plant, the other gamete shall come from another plant only, and thus both autogamy and geitonogamy are prevented. Post fertilization event, endosperm development, the central cell become 3N primary endospermic cellular after fertilization, divided rapidly. The 3N primary endosperm form 3N endospermic tissue filled with reserved material and hence formed before embryo development, and hence provide energy for embryonic development. PEN means 3N is free nuclear divisions. Again, free nuclear endosperm. Example, liquid endosperm of coconut, and these are cell wall laid on few nuclei making cellular endosperm, white kernel of coconut. Embryo development. Hence, egg cell was present at micropylar and zygote, and embryo will also be present at micropylar and only. Once some endosperm is formed, embryo development start, whose phases are quite similar in monocote and dicote. Stages of embryony, zygote. Stages of embryony is first from the zygote, then proembryo, then globular embryo, heart-shaped embryo, then mature embryo. So there was a table endospermic or albuminous seed retain endosperm, which is the cluster coconut, major monocote with maize, barley, sunflower, and the albuminous seed endosperm consumed during embryo development. Major dicote like pea, ground, nut, bean, orchid, monocote. Perisperm nucleus is persistent, black pepper beet. The fruit. True fruit develop from ovary, false fruit from apple, strawberry, cashew from thalamus. Parthenocarpic which is without fertilization. Example is banana. So our last topic is double fertilization, including syngamy and triple fission, which is called double fertilization. After fertilization, ovule becomes seed, ovary become fruit, integument becomes seed coat, and egg cell become fused with the male gamete, and zygote, which is diploid. Two polar nuclei fuse with second male gamete, PEN, and central cell become primary endosperm cell, micropyle which is micropyle through which oxygen and water enter. The dicot embryo, which is top portion is called plumule, side portion is called two cotyledon, then embryonal axis, then radicle, then lower portion is called root cap. The upper portion of this called apical make plumule shoot cotyledon, and the lower portion is called cylindrical, the part hypocotyle make radical root. So monocote. The monocote is called single cotyledon called pseudellum in grasses. Pseudellum in grasses converted into presence laterally and side of embryonal axis, and this is the specific part is level of origin of cotyledon, above it plumule and shoot, and below it radicle and root. So embryonal axis hollow like structure which is follow, and this part is called coleoptile, open and few covered shoot leaf primordium, shoot apex. The epiblast. So epiblast represent rhamnatos of second cotyledon, radicle, and this is the lower portion undifferentiated, sheet called coleoria covered with reticle. The lower portion is called hypocotyle and the upper portion is called epicotyle, which is now the topic is apomixis. It is a form of asexual reproduction that mimics sexual reproduction, that is produce seed which is final product of the sexual reproduction. Example, in some members of family Asteraceae and grasses, superior characters of two plant or same species can be merged and hybrids are formed, but there are some issue with hybrid seed. Once hybrid seed are shown, superior plant are formed, but the superior characters are segregated in next generation. Hence, for showing new hybrid seed are to be produced every year. Making hybrid seed is super costly. First of all, plant is made. Then the second plant is hybrid form. Hybrid, which is apomixis. No, first plant is stalk length. The second plant is blue flower and hybrid form. The third, then the plant hybrid apomixis, no segregation of characters, hence cheaper. Then the polyembryo. Polyembryo is in a many species of citrus and mango. Some nucellus cells around the embryo sac protrude into embryo sac to form embryo. Each ovule contain make embryo. Advantages of seed. First, the advantage of seed germination depend on the water. It cannot germinate in dry places. Hence, it can be stored at dry places. Seed can be dispersed to new places. Other area can be colonized. Hence, therefore, seeds are products of sexual reproduction. New genetic combination is increased. Seed have stored food to nourish seedling till the time uh, photosynthesis starts in young plant. Then fifth point, fifth point, seeds can be stored and can be used raise crop in next season. So there are some notable point, which is research of seed viability. Research, not research, sorry, records of seed viability. Here I have written research. That is why I am confused about this. This is not research, it is record. It should be record. Wait, I will correct it. Records of seed viability. Some seeds are visible for a few months and some seeds can be grown after some year too. But some amazing record making states area seen in next few years. Seed of lupin. Lupinus arcticus exhibited from Arctic tundra germinated after 10,000 years. Again, seed of date palm Phoenixis dactylifera found during archaeological excavation of King Herod's palace near Dead Sea germinated after 2000 years. Note: Orobranchi and Striga are parasitic plant. Here it is complete the chapter. Hope you like it. Bye bye.